look out, here come the extreme games.
You know, for cynics, there were a lot of questions as the games began. An eclectic group of athletes seized this rare showcase.
Open your eyes. Allow them to blow your mind.
It's time for the Top 10 Countdown. We'll spend the next hour featuring the biggest moments from XGames Salt Lake City, presented by Sonic. Skateboard, BMX, Moto X, they're all here. Action sports stars coming up huge when it matters most. Did your favorite make the list? I'm Brandon Graham. Let's start with a never-been-done trick from Rob Adelberg. With his 10th gold medal, the Australian has established himself as one of the best to ever do it. With his 10th gold medal, the Aussie has established himself as one of the best to ever do it. Number 10.
Yeah, winning is definitely addicting, and there's almost fear in learning the new trick, and there's nothing else in my life that I've really found yet that gives me such a feeling of fulfillment. When I'm waiting to take my run, that is when my mind is just going crazy. Thinking about if I remember how to do my trick, trying to process how to do it, and then once you're told to go and you click it into gear, I just tell myself there's 2 or 3 little things about being smooth. When I'm in the air, my mind is going so fast that it feels slow motion. Like I think we're in the air for 3 seconds roughly, and to me it would feel like 10 seconds.
Oh man, I don't think he got his rotation either. It's so tough up here at elevation.
Yeah, so my first run, the front flip has so many little details to it, would have to be perfect, and I just didn't get the pop that I wanted. The rotation was almost there, but if I had have done my trick at full extension like I did in the second, I probably would have under-rotated and potentially crashed or at least got injured. So I thought, you know what, I'll just use it as a practice and I'll get it done in the second. So when I'm up for run number 2, I'm on the line, they tell me it's go time, I click it into gear, I turn that corner, and I just tell myself, be smooth with it, give it your all. I'm on the run up, so I can back off the throttle on the takeoff,
oh my
which initiates the
Are
front
you
flip.
kidding me?
I basically try and kiss the front fender off the takeoff, and that initiates the front flip, and then I've got to lean back, grab the seat. As soon as I know it's cleared the handlebars, I kick it forwards, I arch back, try and get a nice arch, try and push my hips out, and then when I landed, I got a little bit of a jolt through the handlebars, and it kind of has given me just maybe a little bit of a stretch in the arms, but as soon as I landed the trick, that's when I knew, you know, I'm in for a run here. I knew what the front flip kit, you know, where it scores. I knew kind of how big I did the trick. I had to go up there. I got the reaction from the crowd, and they were making a hell of a lot of noise. So I was like, oh, that must have looked good. And by the time I rode back down, the boys were cheering me on, like all my competitors were cheering me on, and that's a great feeling in itself. That really tested me, and to mess it up on my first run, it put a little bit extra pressure on, so I was stoked to get it out as big as I did. And to stand there too with Benny and Tommy Richards, who I've trained with for many years, it was really special.
Rob has 20 X Games medals, the most of any Australian in history. Number 9. Justin Dowell was dropped by his biggest sponsor to start the year. He came to X Games Salt Lake City with something to prove.
We go back up to the top of the order here. He was in the medals. He's now 1 spot out, sitting at 4th. Run number 2 for Justin Dowell.
I'm obsessed with that flare transfer. That is so crazy. Look at that back with double bar spin. This is going to get better and better, like we were saying. You also remember, at the end of his run, he had that crash. So this could be a huge score if everything goes smooth for him.
Yeah, he's looking pretty locked in right now. Wow. 450 whip right there. Just,
the no-handed 5.
That is so hard not to land flat on. He just took his hands off 540, about 3 feet above it.
But this is crucial.
Yeah, stay on.
There it was. Wow. So that'll be key because you talked about it, Scotty. And that was he was on approach up the quarter pipe there when the buzzer hit the last run.
Yeah, and I think it definitely counted because of where that score was. Because his run is phenomenal. The tricks that he's doing, it's his own style of tricks too. And this is where me and Dennis freaked out. That 540 no-hander out of that super steep quarter.
2 silver medals and now 1 gold. How long have you been waiting for this moment?
Honestly, it's even longer than that. Like, I have 2 silvers, and in between those silvers, I have 6 fourth places. So I've been on the cusp of this one for a long time, and I just didn't give up on myself in the off season. Believe it or not, I was the alternate coming into this event. I wasn't even part of the original invite list, and hopefully I don't have to worry about that anymore. We're in here.
What helped you believe in yourself during those times of doubt?
I know it sounds cliche, but I had a huge chip on my shoulder. Lots of things happened during the off season that I wasn't too stoked on, and I just didn't let it get the best of me, put in a lot of hard work. Moved across the country, changed areas and everything, and I just kept training and thinking about this moment.
Talk about a comeback story. Justin Dowell, your gold medalist here in men's BMX park.
Justin later added a park best trick silver to complete a dream weekend. Here's a bonus moment, courtesy of Felipe Mota. The 18-year-old wanted a full cab kickflip backside tail slide in street best trick.
And we have havoc here in Salt Lake City right now. That was, come on.
Felipe Mota.
That was fire. Oh. You couldn't have done that any better. He was chilling on that. As soon as he got the flick around, locked in, bing, boom, bow, money. That was easy for the kid.
Easy money for Felipe Mota.
The Brazilian teenager nipped legend Nyjah Huston for his first X Games gold. What's next on the Top 10 Countdown from X Games Salt Lake City presented by Sonic? Stick around and find out.
The girl gang is the coolest gang ever. I love the gang because we have these experiences together that tie us all together.
All the girls are a really good community. Before each of us take a run or a best trick, we're all high-fiving each other and trying to hype each other up.
The friendship that we all share in women's skateboarding is truly so special, and I didn't think that it would be that way when I first got into the scene. Being able to call my competitors one of my best friends is so special.
It brings a lot of joy out of me. Just skating with my friends, we go off each other's vibe and go off each other's energy, and it's just amazing.
There's more girls skating for sure. I feel like more girls are getting into vert. It's definitely progressing skateboarding as in general.
When one girl pushes the sport and lands one crazy trick, another girl's gonna learn something else. It's gonna push me to try learn something else, and it just pushes the level and everyone just gets better and better.
There's so many memories we've gotten to share when we're older and maybe our 80s and be like, hey, remember?
14-year-old Heili Sirvio didn't enter Women's Park as a favorite. The youngest skater in the field wasn't supposed to be part of the story. This young Finn wrote her own ending. Number 8.
She's got to climb the ladder, and she does! An 86 for Heili, putting her up into first place.
I really just try to push myself every time, and obviously if I see the girls are really pushing it like they are, this skating that I saw today was insane and so amazing. And I think that myself watching other girls and even boys skate, it really motivates me to just push harder and get better.
My winning run was really, really nerve-wracking because it was so hot outside, but I dropped into a back three to a McTwist, which I've only done a few times before, and then I pumped around, did a frontside air, carved around to a gap up back flip. I only just learned that, but it's been really handy for me. I did some filler tricks in the middle to a frontside alley-oop, and then I carved to a crail on the big extension. I gap up lip, backside ollie, and then I did a front three, which I'd only done one time in practice before, and then I did a backside edge to end the run.
Adding the front three over the box, that is going to be a huge improvement on her score. She definitely cleaned up the beginning. She added a banger at the end, and then there you see her friend Arisa, who she's grown up skating with.
All the girls are like really supportive and always have my back. We always do this thing where we like both get my back, and we do like the hand thing, and then we like touch each other's back, and that just like kind of helps us. Like it always helps me, and we've done it for a little bit, and every time we do it, I do really good in comps, and she does too. And she's just like one of my best friends that I've known for ages, and we've always really like shared stuff with our skating, and I think it's really nice to be able to compete with her. My first one was like not a good score, so I was like, I knew I had to bump something up, so I did the front three, which was a really good ender, and I just felt so relieved because it was like a lot of pressure was kind of off my shoulders, and that run I had been practicing a lot, and I was really, really trying to get that run, so it felt really good to get it through. It feels insane. I kind of never thought this was going to happen, but I'm really stoked that it did, and this is a dream come true.
Congrats to Heili for authoring a fairy tale and earning her first gold medal. Number 7.
Yuto Horigome sitting in the silver medal spot. A ridiculous 91 on his opening run. He's the last skater that can potentially knock out Naija from that first place spot.
Yuto is a stone-cold contest killer. Never rattled, never scared. He's made a career out of delivering in the biggest moments, often with his final run. And when he stomped a switch 360 flip lip slide ender, he had done it again.
It's go time!
Yeah, practice I didn't land it, but like I'm keep trying it, like like just to feel like make sure I can like really commit at the contest and try to land it. But yeah, I was really happy I landed it too. My friends and family was watching, and yeah, everyone was super happy, stoked. Everyone was like, couldn't believe it, dude. Like I did make last trick, so I'm happy, and everyone's happy too. So
Horigome still had to fade Naija Houston, who led most of the contest and had the last run of the day. With 15 gold medals, Houston is the most successful skateboarder in X Games history. But bailing on a switch heel flip to frontside tail slide left him with silver. Yuto now owns 6 gold medals, more than any other Japanese athlete.
Naija Houston is unable to complete the run. Yuto earns his 6th career gold medal.
Here's another bonus, an upset featuring 14-year-old Mizuho Hasegawa. It's Mizuho's first X Games gold.
Mizuho, this is her last run, currently in number 1. Arisa Trew on her heels. She's gonna have to lift it up right now.
Oh, big judo 5. To the Frigidaire, into the alley-oop, 9-5. Nice kick for Bindi. Solid nose grind. 360 varial, the champion here is making a comeback. Oh, and into the original varial. Kick from Indy to fakie.
1 second, this is a full run.
That was solid. That's got him up her score. Wow.
All right, well, there you have it as the crowd cheers here. Second last athlete in. Tony says the score is going to go up.
Oh, yeah. So that frontside varial, that's the original varial that was done by Eric Grisham somewhere around 1980. It's called a varial because he wrote for Veriflex. There's your history lesson.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Check out the replay right now. Alley-oop 5 in that one.
There you go. There's the varial, the OG.
I guess that shoulder is not holding her back.
All the ice
she can hold it up in victory, I'll tell you that.
More of the top 10 countdown when we return.
Colby Raha, 60 seconds on the clock, getting the Sonic Ice Bath. It's looking a little warm. I'm gonna make sure you get a little more ice in there too while we're at it. 2017, you made history with the real Moto part. What's one trick from the part you would never try again?
Definitely the step down.
Do you have more dislocated shoulders or XGames medals?
Way more dislocated shoulders, yep.
Who was the first person to land a backflip at freestyle moto during the X Games?
I know Carey Hart almost landed it, and then I know Mike Mesker right away.
Sonic Sweet Top Strawberry Lemonade or the classic Sweet Top Lemonade?
This one.
Who said this? Anyone can jump a motorcycle, the trouble begins when you try to land it.
Evel Knievel.
Name 3 things colder than this tub. Go.
Nothing.
You're about to hit a 60-foot jump. You have 3 seconds from takeoff to landing. What speed do you need to clear the jump? A, 9 miles per hour. B, 14 miles per hour. C, 27. D, 45.
45.
All right, there you go, people. You have it. We are done.
Number 6. QuarterPipe high air ace Colby Raha has ice in his veins. In a sport where top athletes can fly 7 stories high, no one sends it harder than Raha.
Guillem Navas with that 49-foot, 10-inch air. Oh my goodness.
That's it. I don't know if he bettered his 49.10, but it's going to be mighty close there. He doesn't brake check on the way through either. He just lets the bike naturally do it.
He just broke 50. He just broke 50 feet.
No way.
50 feet, 3 inches for the Spaniard.
With Navas the surprise leader, Colby had one final shot at another title.
We know that
it's never counted out.
A rabbit, this guy can pull a rabbit out of the hat for sure.
He's tied with Dory Creed, looking at a bronze right now. Colby Raha.
Oh. You could hear the bike. He gave it everything he had.
Imagine trying to do like a whole shot race start and you're staring at an 18-foot steel wall in front of you.
Yeah, it's like step up to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do we got?
What's it going to be? We're being told this is it. You need 50 feet, 4 inches to best Guillem Navas. Pre-run, it was... So what he did 52.6. What did I tell you? On the last run, Colby Raha has done it yet again. Are you kidding me?
This is my 7th gold medal and 5th gold in Moto X QuarterPipe. This is another year at QuarterPipe. The competition just keeps getting gnarlier. The heights keep getting higher. This year they used a short in-run, which added a lot of technicality to it. And I was able to just hold the bike wide open, full throttle, full send last run. And luckily I put in the work before because I was able to ride it out and secure another gold medal. It's hard to not have butterflies and be a little worried, but once you're here and the cameras are on you and you see all the fans cheering and you know that you're at the biggest platform for a contest that we have in the world is X Games, I think the pressure does get to you a little bit, but I think whoever can overcome that and risk it the most is going to end up with the win, at least in Moto X QuarterPipe.
Number 5.
Now, fresh off a gold medal, Chloe Covell.
Way! Chloe Covell, frontside nose grind, nollie flipping out first try. She didn't even do that in practice, Brando.
Just Chloe Covell picking up where she left off yesterday. Going absolutely surgical first attempt.
The precision of that, you're sitting on your non-dominant foot, then you have to set your other foot up to flick out in the middle of a grind. And then you gotta time it just right. That was incredible, Chloe.
You just brought the heat from the very first run.
It's so amazing. Like, I had no clue I was gonna land at first try. I was just hoping for the best, and yeah, I had to send it and just go for it.
It has been sent and delivered. Congratulations, Chloe Covell, another gold medal.
Thank you, everybody. I was just like really nervous because there was only 4 girls, so they cut the time down from 20 minutes to 12 minutes. So, because all the other girls are skating so well, like Ibuki's kickflip back 50, I thought that could have
going to first. Then also you make a try in the kickflip front feeble. It's super amazing. So I did nose grind nollie flip, and yeah, I was very surprised I landed it first try because it took me about like 20 minutes to land it in practice. So yeah, I just knew I had to commit to everything, and yeah, I'm super happy that I landed it. I'm super excited. It's another one to the trophy wall, so I'm super excited.
As we go to break, here's Hannah Roberts collecting her second career X Games BMX Park gold medal.
In her hometown, they actually have Hannah Roberts Day. It's August 10th.
Yeah, well-deserved, because like what she's done to women's BMX, I mean, she really has been guiding the way to this style of riding. And you're gonna see in this run, there is so much power, so much control. She incorporates the high speed with the big tricks so well. And I'm just curious to see what she is going to do. And so far, so good. She's got a lot of good links, tricks back to back. And there's the flare on that big QuarterPipe. Now she's coming up on the 10-second mark. She knows how to design a run. She knows she's got to end with a bang. She's got to fit another good trick in here for these judges. Nice bar spin to X up at the buzzer.
A huge run there for your defending gold medalist. She's your silver medalist from the Tokyo Olympics in 2021 at Women's BMX Park. It's Hannah Roberts, back-to-back park gold medals.
When I think of Dave Mirra, I think of the word driven.
Legend.
Father.
Dedication.
Legacy.
Focused.
No limits.
Miracle Boy.
The GOAT.
Willing to fall, to know what it feels like to fly. That's a quote that Dave used to always say, and it gives me the chills.
Incredible, Dave Mirra never ceases to amaze me.
To the box, there it is, oh,
The champion on the street, the champion on the vert ramp.
That's why we call him the Miracle Boy.
I didn't quite understand the depth of that nickname until meeting Dave. He was such a rad dude.
You want to turn on the TV and watch Dave Mirra because you don't know what he's going to do.
I remember playing Dave Mirra video games with my friends at home, like, hey, look at this trick, look at that.
You played him on a video game, and then he was basically like a real-life video game character at X Games.
I met Dave when I was just a young kid, the year that I broke my back for the first time, and he gave me some pretty solid advice. That he's been injured multiple times, and every time that he just gets better because he learns from his mistakes. And for 11, 12-year-old Hannah, that was the most incredible advice I've ever gotten, and I've never forgotten it.
I think the direction it's going in right now is so awesome. Someday it will be a mainstream thing. I've given up my whole life for bike riding.
This world is so fortunate to have been graced with Dave's presence. We love you, Dave, and we thank you for being our friend.
Dave was such an impact in my life and every other rider that I looked up to. He was my rider's favorite rider.
He took BMX from here and brought it all the way to the top.
His name still gets thrown around so much. Everyone still knows who he is. So Dave Mirra's legacy is still growing, still climbing.
I mean, even a decade later, he still has a place in everyone's mind.
The reason that you're seeing this insane stuff on the broadcast this year is because Dave Mirra was the first to walk through that door.
Number 4.
Hey, what's up? I'm Kevin Peraza, and I just won a gold in the Dave Mirra BMX Park Best Trick.
Come on.
There you go. Yes! Yes! Not only did he do that, but he did it after just completely wrecking himself on the last attempt.
That was so sick, Kevin.
The Dave Mirra legacy, the Dave Mirra Best Trick, obviously from having all of his influence in BMX riding with every other rider that's been pushing and progression the sport, and just to be one of those riders out there doing my part with my personality and my style and just showcasing BMX. What a better way to wrap up the X Games in Salt Lake City with BMX Park Best Trick. It just feels the energy is good, the crowd is good, my friends are doing the same, they're all rolling the dice trying things they've been dreaming about doing, and really just saving them for that moment. And to walk away with a gold medal in this event is absolutely unreal. The emotions before are always obviously, you know, a little bit different than any other event. The BMX Park Best Trick to me is super fun, so there's not that much pressure, so I'm just looking forward to just getting out on the course and not focusing on the whole run and just really nitpick on things that make me happy and that will make me happy if I can do them. Things that we're doing now, the progression is so high, the level of riding is so high that we are really pushing our boundaries and the limits of the sport. So, you know, you're really thinking of worst case scenario, like if I were to mess up, what would happen? I still have to be dad after this. I still want to ride my bike. I still want to be healthy, and obviously you don't want to walk away injured. So you're definitely thinking about all these situations and outcomes that could potentially happen. Just to see everyone get out there and do their thing and really showcase BMX to its highest, you know, progression is absolutely unreal. The trick that I decided to do today in this event was a pocket air to gap wall ride, but in between that I did a tail whip. So there's a lot of room for error and technicality that goes into it. Why that trick? I just thought bringing something new to the table and really, I don't know, it just really resonated with my style of riding and my personality of just stepping out of the box and stepping out of my comfort zone. And Scotty Kramer and Dennis Henderson on the live feed, and those are guys that would probably do something similar along the line. So just to take a little bit of inspiration from them and not expecting to even get bumped up into first place, you know, before that, and just to get rewarded for the technicality, the creativity. I think even if I would have walked away with no medal today, I would have been just as satisfied. But just to take this home is a little bit of credibility, and I get to hang it on the wall and keep pushing and grinding.
That's Kevin Peraza's 8th X Games gold. Number 3.
Every time I win a contest, I just want more. It makes me want to practice more, practice harder, so I can still achieve the same level. My name is Khury. I'm 16 years old. I'm a professional skater from Brazil, and I just won 2 medals at X Games Salt Lake City.
In Vert, Guy began his second run in 3rd place. He didn't stay there long.
Rolling in. Oh, big alley-oop 5, landing perfectly.
Pressure's on. And I started, I did my alley-oop 540 across the whole ramp, kickflip Indy, landed kind of low, and spun the 9, landed perfectly, straight to a frontside heel flip Indy, which is one of the hardest parts of my run. Then straight to a varial flip Indy, kickflip body varial 5, frontside nose grind, and then after the frontside nose grind, I did a stillfish 5. I landed kind of low, but it worked out in the end. Straight to a kickflip Indy 5. For me, it felt kind of sketchy, but in the image it looked pretty good, so I'm happy about that. And then after the kickflip Indy 5, I went straight for a kickflip Indy fakie to a Indy 720 to finish my run.
Here's the run.
And Khury,
900, 720s.
picking up where he left off from Osaka.
I always love to celebrate after my run. Did a little bow, yeah. I've watched myself skate so many times in practice as well. It feels like I've completed everything that I did in my practice, which is, it's amazing. Yeah, I really love just skating in general, and skating contests as well is one of the things I love most as well. I love the pressure. I love being on the spot, and I want to do this for the rest of my life.
Guy was just getting warmed up. The most successful teenager in X Games history looked for double gold in Vert Best Trick.
It is here for Best Trick.
Here we go, Guy.
Here now,
He's got a plan. And that's a good landing on the setup. Wow, that is good. Oh my gosh, man.
Are you kidding me?
Right out the gate, Khury.
And amazing.
How high he landed, how perfectly executed.
It's all about that setup.
The trick was first try, and it's a really hard trick. And to just pull it off first try it's insane. You have to flip your board and spin 900 at the same time. When I was coming up, I didn't really get a good backside air. You gotta land somewhat, like, not too perfect, but not too in the flat ground. When I landed it, I almost hung up as well, but I landed it somewhat perfectly as well, so I'm really happy on that. And when I landed it as well, I was just super stoked and really happy, yeah.
From one team to another, Gavin Bottger made our honorable mention list with his first gold medal.
Dropping in now at 18 years old, Gavin Bottger.
Wow, big front side air, tweaking it, boom, into the backside air, disaster, nose grab. Up and up to the Sonic wall, front side wall ride, into the 5-0. Back 3 over. Wow, no comply tail slide. That's a really hard trick.
Who else is doing that, Zion?
No one, not many people are doing that. Into the, with all that speed. Wow, into the big twist. Crooking all the way around that, wow. Do it. Oh my.
We gotta call that, right?
And see, and that's something totally, completely different as far as you saying.
Gavin, you told me after run 1, it gave you a lot of confidence. Turns out it gave you the gold medal as well. How good does it feel to get your first X Games gold?
Feels pretty crazy. I don't know what to think. I'm stoked.
As you should be. That first run was something that caught everybody off guard, the whole crowd engaged. How did you dial in that run that showcased so many of your strengths?
I don't know. I just showed up to the park, kind of tried to figure out a run, and it worked out a little bit better than I thought, so I'm stoked.
A little better than you thought, but this entire crew of guys coming over to congratulate you, Keegan, Tom, what has it been like to be inspired by this entire crew to level up men's skate park?
It's been really sick. I'm friends with everyone. We've been traveling. We were just in Japan together, and yeah, we all just hang out, and it's super fun to skate with them.
Enjoy that gold medal.
Yeah, thank you.
All-time modesty moment for Gavin Bottger.
The top 2 moments from X Games Salt Lake City presented by Sonic after this.
If you were to look at women's vert skating 5 years ago, it's just a totally different world now. The level of progression is better than ever.
The culture of women's skateboarding is like the men's was back in the early 80s. It's progressing so quickly.
The level is insane. I mean, it's better than it's ever been.
They're getting better, not even every year, but like every event, they're pulling out new tricks and harder tricks. Man, it's great to see.
Arisa Trew, she's got it all.
Here we go, 720.
That's never been done in competition.
Arisa's just got like this passion. She's pretty much pushing it more than anyone is right now.
Reese Nelson, welcome to the show.
Dropping into back-to-back 540s.
She calls that the breakfast burger.
Reese Nelson, the fact that she's her age and literally making up tricks, I see so much of me in her.
There's so many of these girls doing tricks that I like still am trying to learn, and it pisses me off kind of.
It gives you a rush when you're just trying to fit in all your best tricks on vert. It's just so much fun and it's my favorite thing ever.
Progression is so essential to me because it pushes the level of skateboarding, not just in women's, but in skateboarding all around.
Being part of that group of women's vert skateboarders who are like paving that progression is very special to me. I've never thought that I would end up in like this select group of girls.
If I was a betting man, actually I don't know who I'd put money on.
I think it's the golden age of vert skateboarding, and I'm here for it.
Number 2. Teen sensation Arisa Trew is always the one to beat. This time, it wasn't easy.
The last 2 days, I haven't been skating my best, but I just had to push through, and I went and skated Vert, and I felt so much better and happy.
I know she's got her eyes on the prize, straight into the alley-oop.
And I was just ready for the next thing, and I came second place, which is my first silver medal at X Games. I was pretty happy with my run there, but I definitely could have improved a lot, so hopefully I can show that in the next X Games. But then to come to the women's vert best trick, I was super happy to land my switch 5 first try so I could have like a few attempts at trying the kickflip body rail 5. The kickflip body rail 5 is really confusing for me to even think about, but basically you do a kickflip and you grab mute and then it goes to melon kind of, and I don't know, either your body or your board spins a 360 and the other spins a 540. It's really confusing. I don't even know how to explain it that well, but it's a kickflip and a body barrel and a 540 all in one.
Our current leader, Arisa Trew.
Nice. There it is. Body barrel. Kickflip, body barrel, 540.
That has never been done in competition by this field before. I'm not sure if she's landed it at home, but we have not seen it.
I've tried this trick probably close to 100 times, I feel like, and I landed it only once before for the first time, and then I didn't try at all for a while because I was recovering from an injury, and then I got back into skating and I didn't focus on it too much because I had like comps coming up and I just wanted to get my tricks back. So I was really happy to pull it out today, and it was just working really well. I was really happy that all my friends were up there and I was competing with them as well, so that made it even more fun, and they just all like hyping me up and congratulating me, and it was a really fun moment to be with them all because they're all like my best friends. And I was just super stoked to put it down and land it.
Arisa Trew, what a moment. Congratulations. For the first time ever in a women's skateboarding competition, you land the kick flip body varial 540. How did you pull that off?
Well, I just did my switch make twist first for a safety trick and then went for it, and I grabbed it on like my 4th attempt, I think, and I just stuck it to my feet hoping I'd land it, and then I couldn't believe that I actually rode away from it.
I don't think anybody could believe it, but it got you your 8th gold medal, making you the winningest female Summer X Games athlete ever. How does that feel as I say it out loud to you?
Well, it's such a I'm just so happy about it, and the way I skated in the best trick, it just makes the day so much better.
And I know it's been a weekend where you've really had to lock in emotionally and physically to be at your best in this final competition. How much does it put into perspective all the work you've been through to be here?
Well, it just I was really happy to land my kickflip body barrel 5 because that's the second one I've ever done, and to put it in the competition, it's just a really good feeling.
Congratulations, Arisa Trew, you're gold medalist.
Thank you.
The young Australian is at the forefront of a women's skate scene that's bursting with talent. Arisa has won 8 gold medals in her past 11 X Games starts, and she's still just 15 years old. We can't wait to see what's next. After the break, our number 1 moment. Welcome back to the Top 10 Countdown from X Games Salt Lake City, presented by Sonic. Our best moment came from the BMX dirt course. Who provided it? Who else? Number 1.
We take our first look at Ryan Williams.
Already dropping in. I saw his crash in practice.
Forget about it.
Oh.
He was going to do double.
Double to
double.
double.
Out.
Even before the run started, I feel like I was already nervous. I'd stacked the first run, nearly got through the second run.
The double back.
Mixing it up. And he's continuing.
Front flip trick, front flip trick, front flip trick. Keeping it going. Retake.
All right, this is going to be a big one. Double backflip 360.
And I knew that this was my last chance to get a score on the board that was going to count. Pretty much, I was doing the same tricks from the first 2. It's just I drop in, I made sure I didn't go too fast on the double front flip. Because you're hucking forward, you actually tend to go too far. So this one I didn't snap as hard, and it was like a real lofty double fronty. And I actually remember in my head, as I was doing it, I'm like, this is a good one. But then I had to go straight into a front flip inward right flip, which is like a scooter trick that I brought to the BMX world. Still the only person to do it. But after that, it was like this cash roll. This was the one trick that was haunting me because I only did it a few times in practice. But when I actually landed the front flip inward, I landed and I'm like, I don't have enough speed. But I knew that it was go for broke. I sent it, I remember coming in and I only just squeaked it in, which made it look sweet because it looked like perfect. But in my mind, I'm like, oh no, this is where it's gonna end. I land and I'm like, oh no, I have the front flip no-hander. So it was all so instant. And then obviously I feel like I got double backflips pretty dialed, so I was almost smiling into the last double flip.
Third run's a charm. He said it right before he dropped in. Ryan Williams, what is this going to score?
Oh my goodness, what a run right there.
This one's so special to me because I've always wanted a BMX dirt gold. So I only got silver in my first ever dirt contest at X Games, and then I couldn't even get on the podium last year. And then here we are at the tippy top. But I didn't think I was gonna do it like today. That's for sure. I just know the level of riding is so high. Like Brady Baker is, it's like, if you can beat him, you're basically a gold medalist because he is usually the guy to beat. I mean, he was about to be 3 in a row. And yeah, I don't know, I'm so stoked to be on the podium next to him. And I didn't really mind if I was in second, he was in first. If I'm next to Brady Baker on the podium, I know I've done well. Yeah, how do I celebrate? Well, I get a good night's rest, hopefully. I definitely take this momentum into tomorrow. Obviously, I'm so stoked to get a gold, so it's almost like a monkey off my back, especially being my 10th gold. I was thinking, which one is gonna be my 10th gold? I did not think it was gonna be on my first one. But yeah, I feel like best tricks, that's like my go-to. That's the ones I really have my eyes on when I'm coming to X Games, so I've got some tricks. We'll see if we can pull them.
Ryan was determined to land something that had never been done in competition, the triple backflip. He over-rotated his first attempt.
Oh, Willie just said, this is for you, Dave, our lost brother, Dave Mirra. 1, 2, 3.
Freeze, it's the wall, and he rides away. That's a make. That is a make.
That is a make and their best trick right there.
Wow. We pick up where we left off yesterday as far as the antics are concerned in that third and final run, where he put one down and saluted the crowd, and he goes to the top of the leaderboard yet again.
We just got a triple backflip in BMX dirt.
Dirt to dirt triple backflip.
This guy is the real deal right here.
It really is. Our Willie, the stuntman, the freak of nature.
Triple backflip's like probably the most dangerous trick you can kind of throw on that jump, because your head is going upside down 3 times. So you got 3 times the chances of landing on your head, which is not good, especially 34 feet over a dirt jump. So you're always thinking like, what can go wrong? But I have 100% belief in myself, and as soon as I pulled, I knew I was doing 3. The preparation, it's kind of, I don't know, I just did a few double backflips in practice. I actually didn't double flip that jump until today. It felt like I could do it quick enough. Basically, I was just doing double flips and then opening up. And then you just go full send mode during the contest and got it second try, so that's always good. I think what the best part is, it's to go out there and send your hardest tricks and walk away healthy. I know a lot of the guys took slams, and that's like, it's kind of a bittersweet thing to go out there and win, but then some of your mates like go down and have to go, you know, they don't get to just enjoy it. They go to the hospital, you know, it's kind of a bittersweet thing. I like it when everyone does their best, we all land the wheels down, and then the best winner wins. It's dirt best trick. It's one of the gnarliest contests in X Games.
You landed the first ever triple backflip to dirt. What does that mean for you?
Well, first of all, shout out to Jed Milton. He was the first one in the world to ever do the triple backflip. He did it to wood, so he's definitely counted, and he did it ages ago, but yeah, stoked to put it down. Obviously, got the gold on for Dave Mirra. Shout out to him, shout out to my son, undefeated as a father. I was going to take my victory lap with Ace, but I'm just so glad Brady's up, man. He sends it every single time. I'm just so stoked he got up. I'm so stoked everyone walked away. I said 30 years of X Games, 3 for 30. There's the triple backflip. Happy birthday, X Games.
That's it for our top 10 countdown. For everyone here at X Games, thanks for watching. I'm Brandon Graham, and we'll see you soon.